The power of silence. Soft skills for personal growth. Hey there! Being silent can be new soft skills that you require for personal growth to survive in today's demanding and stressful society. There are numerous advantages to staying silent. However, a few times when remaining quiet will cause you to crumble. You simply need to know when to speak up and when to remain silent. Most of the time, being silent is helpful to everyone. Now let's look at why silence is so powerful, deadly, and always the ideal response to any situations. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so you will not miss out on any video updates related to this topic. Now let's go on to the video. 1. You look more dominant and self-assured. Many of the world's most successful commercial businesses and professional people don't speak excessively. They believe on doing their work rather than talking about it. Their intellect is continually working to find a solution to whatever challenges they may face. Only by remaining silent will they be able to generate more ideas that will benefit everyone. Consider this: the more you talk about something, the more idiotic you will appear. When you remain silent though, you look to be a confident individual. 2. It will relieve you of unwanted tensions. It is not necessary to be scared if you are extremely silent. In any organization, your co-workers may isolate you if they believe you don't like to mingle. You are doing it because you are very careful with your words, which is the truth. People who enjoy talking freely may occasionally say something they later regret. For example, if a friend asks you to bring a critical paper to another client 10 blocks away from your office due to your shyness, you probably will say yes. When you get into your car to drive to the client's office, you realize you have an urgent job that your boss required 2 days ago, and your loud voice has added unneeded stress to your life. When you remain silent, you are more likely to pause your thinking, giving you more time to come up with a decent answer and outcome. It will also assist you in a crowded meeting. You don't want to say something you can't deliver or come up with foolish ideas that will harm your employer's reputation. 3. You have a better understanding of people. You have the ability to read other people's minds if you are frequently silent. It's not that you are a mind reader or anything, it is simply that your observation of people is considerably superior to anyone else's. You can anticipate others' actions before they have an opportunity to do so. This will provide you an advantage over those individuals, allowing you to stay one step ahead of them. Working in a large corporation demands the development of this talent. You never know what others are doing, whether it is to seize your job, humiliate you in front of the board, make your life miserable at work, and so on. Nevertheless, if you notice it in the first place, you may plan ahead to overcome such people. If you can't stop talking, you will never be able to do this. If you need help, make sure to check out on the link on the description below this video for one of my best recommendations in healing your social anxiety problems. 4. Your awareness is strengthened. You are generally calm and peaceful when you are in a time of silence. Your mind is free of the stress of your daily life and work. This will help you to focus even more to tackle any problems that may come in the future. Not only that, but your capacity to concentrate to complete any task will be accurate. You will make fewer mistakes or no mistakes at all. Many successful entrepreneurs have reported that mindful silence has aided them in achieving high levels of success. Some businesses recognize the value of mindful quiet and are ready to pay money to ensure that their employees have acquired it. 5. You have the power to avoid unnecessary arguments. People who talk a lot don't always understand what they are saying. The worst that can happen is that the words that come out of your mouth hurt someone's feelings. It's not that talkative individuals are terrible. It's simply that they don't take the time to consider before expressing. It is critical that you do not say anything that you will come to regret later. Let's imagine your boss is lambasting or yelling at you for a poor performance. Not to argue that your superior has the right to do so simply because he is your employer or something, but you may be furious as well if you are subjected to such treatment. You cannot contain your rage, so you unconsciously repay the favor by lashing out at your boss. This will not only create a disruptive atmosphere in your office, but it may also threaten your career. You could be fired if your boss wanted to disclose your bad reaction. Sometimes, for the sake of your own future, you just have to let go of your ego. 6. Talking less will save time for others. You could think that someone who is often talking and speaking up is a confident person, and that messing with him or her is a bad idea. In some situations, however, this is not the case. They talk a lot just because they enjoy the attention they receive from others. Have you ever encountered someone who rambles for 15 minutes without saying anything or keeps repeating the same topic? Or you are in a meeting room with your boss who has been babbling for ridiculously over 30 minutes while chairing the meeting without actually offering any direct instructions or facilitating a fruitful discussion. A meeting that was supposed to last only 10 minutes ended up lasting much longer and wasting the time of others. When you are in silence, you can actually accomplish more and your growth rate skyrockets. 7. Many people will admire you. When you are a quiet person, you will be amazed at how many people admire your manner. They simply enjoy conversing with you because you are a good listener, and they prefer to share their thoughts with you because you are the type of person who will not leap to conclusions by speaking rubbish, as many chatty people do. You value their viewpoint and will only speak up when the time is appropriate. You are aware that people want to be heard and understood, otherwise they will not have expressed themselves to you in the first place. Having this skill to listen more will gain you a lot of friends. When people chat to you, they usually feel satisfied, and this makes you so unique in their eyes. You have listened to the goods of being silent. Now, let's talk about the bad. 1. There is a target behind your back. People with malicious intentions will take advantage of the fact that you are always silent on all topics. For example, they will utilize their persuasion skills to persuade your employer to disregard your suggestions anytime you are in the conference room. Usually, this happens when your supervisor is not very good at spotting a scumbag. They will spread false information about you every day until your coworkers believe the lies. They know you won't speak up because you are a doer rather than a talker, so whatever lies they disseminate, you won't be able to counter. It may be too late by the time you realize you need to do something about it. 2. Your ability to communicate is questionable. In a large organization, your ability to communicate with people might make you well known. Many people will notice you since you know the appropriate phrases to say to win anyone's heart. Even if you believe you are capable of doing an outstanding job, if you are too quiet, senior management may not notice you at all. You may observe that people in higher positions in some organizations are largely skilled talkers, and some are not even really experts in what they do. They generally get away with it because of their amazing communication abilities, which allow them to persuade others' minds that they are true experts in the topic. If you are a quiet person, you may have a better chance of succeeding in smaller companies than in large corporations. 3. People are constantly attempting to break your silence. You may be resourceful and creative in doing your task, finish it faster than anyone else, and be an expert in your industry. But because you always keep quiet and just display your great performance in completing work, some people may view this as one of your key faults for not being promoted or given a raise. You don't even participate much in group talks. Your body is present, but you don't share your opinions, and this gives the impression that you are someone who keeps everything to themselves. You may not feel at ease when others try to break your silence, but little do you realize that your silence makes them feel hesitant to share their views as well. In real life, two-way communication is sometimes required to help an organization grow. There you have it. The power of silence, soft skills for personal growth. In terms of silent level, where do you think you are right now? Do share your thoughts on this topic by leaving a comment below this video. You must strike a balance between being silent and speaking up in order to grow as a person. If you found this video very helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell button so you don't miss out on any subsequent video updates. Thank you for watching.